Good evening and welcome to a whisper of what's new. I'm Ian, the crafty sorcerer. Um, Lucky to have you with us. Let's see who we've got in the house tonight. We've got our crafty witches, obviously they're there in the background supporting me through the live broadcast tonight. And have we got a treat for you this evening? Which I hope you're going to enjoy. We'll just wait to see if we get a few more comments. We're just connecting to the two platforms. If there's anybody out there, say hello, give us a wave. Hopefully you're going to be joining us. Right, we'll kick off then. I'll just take that one off for the minute. So fingers crossed this evening we're going to be live in a few groups, which I'm really excited about. So I am keeping all fingers, legs and everything crossed. Hi Jackie, great to have you here. So we're going to be live in a few groups this evening, which I'm super excited about, and I'm really grateful for all the support that they've given me in the background over the last few days as well. I'm gonna highlight a group every week, or on every live if you like, just to say thank you and just to give them a shout out. There are so many that have already allowed us to join and share our content with you, so I'm really pleased. But I'm going to give this one group a shout out for the first, and this is keep Crafty. And Karen, who runs this group, has been an absolute legend. She's really supported me. She's let me promote. She's letting me go live in the group this evening. So if you're in Keep Crafty, give us a wave as well. Caring is sharing, and sharing the love and all of that. So that's what the Crafty Witches are all about. So if you want to pop over to that group and give them a join, that's fantastic. But I will be getting in touch with the other groups that have allowed us to share, and I'll be asking if we can promote their groups as well. So, but if you have got a group and you want it promoted, pop on over to us and let us know. Right, let's see who's coming in then now. Let's have a look. So we've got Jackie, we've got Elizabeth, we've got Erica, Linda Chapman, Trouble Witch is here in the house. She's really excited. She's polishing a broomstick because she's getting ready to fly off to Peterborough on Sunday. So I think she's got the Nimbus 3000, ain't you, Linda? So she's off getting it ready. And she's right, I am fizzing tonight because we've got a super hour. Maybe if we run over, hopefully not. But I'll try and keep it to the hour. But I've got loads and loads to show you because we've got so much coming to the craft store on Tuesday with myself and Linda, which I'm super excited about. I love working with her. She's a legend, bless her. Hello Barbara, nice to have you here with us. Fizzing with excitement, yeah. So much to show you. But as always, because we might be getting new people joining our lives and not knowing what we're all about, I always like to promote or show you, if you like, our club, because I've always thought it's great to be in a club, and being part of the Crafty Witches is great because we've got our very own club. So I'm just going to pop a slide up for you. There we go, just a sec, let me just remove our logo. And here is our Coven Club. There are 3 levels of membership, but each level you get exactly the same. It's just how long you're with us. So our first class membership is £40, and that's for 12 months membership. And with that, you'll get a £5 digital download voucher every month for the 12 months. Plus, you'll get 25% off everything you purchase on the website, which is fantastic. You also get newsletters, the Hocus Pocus Weekly. There's a gossip column coming shortly from our girls as well, so look out for that. And then there's you also get the occasional free gift, which they are really generous. And you know, if you go and scroll through our website, you'll see that there's some freebies already there as well. But the girls are really good at giving the cover members a free download here and there. You've then got the classic membership, which is just for 6 months, but that's £25. Exactly the same benefits, like I said, as the first class. It's just the length of time you're with us. Now, if you're there thinking, well, do I, don't I? What shall I do? We've also got a taster membership, which is £10, and you're going to get all of those same benefits. Now, let me tell you, if you join today for the £10, you're going to get £5 digital voucher to spend on the website straight away, and you're going to get 25% off all your purchases on the website. But because what date are we on, the 23rd of May, you're going to get another £5 in June, so you're getting your £10 back in digital downloads anyway. So your quid's in, plus your 25%, plus all your newsletters, and there's lots and lots of exciting stuff to come. Just so that you know that there's things to be watching out for. So that's the membership. What I would say, if you are new to following us and seeing our lives, before you purchase anything off the website, if you want to join the club first and wait for your membership to be approved. Now, as you can see, Linda's in the comments. She's sitting there eagerly waiting for those memberships to come through so she can approve them. And then when you log back in and then go to buy your downloads, you'll get that 25% directly off your purchase. So always join the club first if you're not a member, and just wait for it to be approved before you start purchasing, because you want to make sure you get all of the benefits that we've got on offer. So let's go back to our main screen, and we've got those Crafty Witches there. So it's the website www.thecraftywitches.co.uk. That's where you're going to go. But what we'll do is we'll take you over to the website, because what we're going to preview tonight, what's going live with myself and Linda on Tuesday at 10 a.m. on the Craft Store. And let me tell you, it's not just me and Linda. I'm super excited about this. Our presenter is Zena Broadbent, and she was my first presenter when I went solo on Hobby Maker, so I'm super excited to be working with Zena again. So that's at 10 o'clock on the 27th on the Craft Store page. But what I'm going to preview tonight is everything that we're bringing, but because we're the Crafty Witches and we can be a little bit cheeky, if you hop on over to the website, they're already there, so you can fill your boots today, which is absolutely fantastic. So what I'll do is I'll take you over to the website just to show you where everything is, and then we'll take a deeper dive into everything. So I'm just going to pop over to the website. Okay, so you can see on the website you've got the Crafty Witches, and then if I just go to the Cauldron shop, you can see as seen on the Craft Store. And then we've got the 27th of May. So if I click on that and we'll scroll down, it's got the 3 magical collections. There are some extra bits on the show, but you can search those in the website. I'm sure they'll be in this section by Tuesday, but they are already launched on our website as well. But you've got the 3 magical collections. Now, if I want to buy this as well today, if I click on that and add it to my bag, $19.99. Now, if I was a cover member, because I'm not logged in, I'm just showing you, when this takes me to checkout, it would have already given me my discount off there, so I'd have already had 25% off that $19.99. But I'm not logged in as anybody, so I'm just showing you. But there is something else super exciting as well. We're giving you a 10% discount code. Now, I've already given this code out on Monday night and said it was available until midnight on the 25th. Now, you know what those witches are like. They've extended it. They've extended it till midnight on the 1st of June. So the discount code you need to get that extra 10% off is capital T, capital C, capital S, 11, 11, yeah? And you need to put that in your redeem code. So you can see on this website now, I've got a blue section where it says redeem code. So if I then go to redeem my code, I can just put in capital T, capital C, capital S, 11. And then if I apply that discount, you can see it's taken, without me having my Coven membership, it's taken my 10% off that $19.99. But if you're in your Coven, you're going to get that 25% off, and you're also going to get that extra 10% off. So how fantastic is that? So don't forget that code TCS11, and I hope like the team will pop that in the chat as well, just so that you can remember. But it's all about, don't worry, and we'll be talking about it on Tuesday as well. But if you're buying today, make sure you use it. Right, let's just go back to the other screen. Okie doke. Right, let's just get ready for that. Okay, right, so that's what I was talking about. So we've got the 3 for 2 on the magical collections. Now you can buy those separately at $9.99, but why would you when it's $19.99 for the 3? So 3 for 2. In that, let me just tell you what you're going to get. So I've made some notes just to be trying to be prepared. So you're going to get 3 for 2 for $19.99. You're going to get Floral Friends. You're going to get Growing Happy Bee Nests. You're going to get Mystical Grove as well, and I'm going to go through all 3 collections this evening. So it's going to look quite cool. You're going to love. But in each collection, I just want to give you sort of a rundown of what you're going to get. So you're going to get 120 A4 printable sheets. That's 10 topper pages, over 30 papers, 8 embellishment pages, over 37 inserts, 10 boxes, 5 dome cards, 5 sentiments, and 5 stepper cards, which again, you've got projects in this as well. So if you're brand new to doing the crafting, this is superb. This is a superb way to start. So we're going to take a look at the first collection. So let me just go to the overhead, and I'm just going to give you some, we'll pop to the computer first. Sorry there, me running before I can walk. Right, so what we're going to look at is the collection, and we're looking at Floral Friends. Let me get me samples. I've gone the other way around. We're going to look at Floral Friends. Okay, so if I enter into Floral Friends, you can see as well, it's got a little bit of music around it. You've got all your contents telling you what's actually in the collection. You've got your more information. We'll go to that a bit later on just to see what that's all about. But if I click on toppers, and then you can see you've got your first 5 pages of toppers. How fantastic is this collection? Look at this bear. I'll just click on the topper. Let me get it to the right height so you can see it. Right, so you've got a couple of sentiments in there, and you've got this lovely fox, this lovely bear. And I mean, as I'm from the Black Country, I've got this thing about the Peaky Blinders, and you can see this little bear has got a little bit of a Peaky Blinder going on about him. So I think he's super cute and super awesome. Right, let's click out of that. So you've got an array of toppers here to create. I mean, I haven't counted all these toppers up, but I've told you there's 10 pages of toppers. You've got endless amounts that you can make with these toppers. Then if I click on the next one, you've got some like little square toppers. So you've got 12 on a page there. You've got this, and this is really important to know, because if you are new and you're just starting out, because I've been speaking to people on various different groups of chat, and I was speaking to somebody that was talking about digital crafting, and they're just starting out. And this is superb, because what Becky's done with the design of this one, in particular this cat, she's given you the topper for the middle, and she's given you sort of the mats and layers that you need to create that card. And that's probably an 8x8 card when printed out, like, you know, the topper for an 8x8 card. That's superb. And again, the more seasoned crafters of us, and I know like we've got like one of the ladies in our group, Mandy Alexander, she loves decoupage. I can see a good 4 or 5 layers in that, just that topper alone. So that's fantastic. So it covers everybody off from the beginner to the seasoned. Right, let's go carry on. So you're getting your 5 pages of toppers. You're then getting 10 pages of these beautiful decorative papers, which are Becky. I mean, I'm not going to make them all A4 to see, but just to show you the beautiful designs. I mean, look at these flowers, and again with these, you could make them bigger, like use the snap tool and make it bigger in Adobe Reader. You could be making these as your embellishments for your cards. I mean, that is fantastic. You've then got another 5 decorative papers. I mean, these are just sublime. Look at this one. It's like bouquets. When I saw it first, I thought, oh, this is bouquets, but obviously it's the flowers all layered, like, because that's what Becky's really good at. It's layering the oh, not a holiday, thanks. Let's just get rid of that. Sorry. Becky's good at layering the imagery up so that you can she can make more with it. So this is absolutely delicious, I think. So right, if we then click over to next, you're going to get your essential papers, and these are really important in your crafting because you don't always want all the decorative. You want something to coordinate with it, and this is what Becky's done. She's with the, well, and Linda, bless her, they've mixed, matched and harmonised all the colours. It's all pulled from the imagery, so it all matches together. So you've got this lovely dotty sort of tealy grey colour. You've then got like this, for me, it's like the is it the 1940s, the Flapper Girl, is it the Flapper Girls, I've said that right, that you could use it in those kind of cards as well. But these are just beautiful, like these decorative papers, essential papers, sorry. You've then got, as Linda always says, in the positive and negative. So you've got the positive, which we've just looked at. You've then got them in the negative. So you've got that one again in a negative design. So they will all mix together. You've then got the colours, background solid colours, and again, all of these have been pulled from the imagery. So it's super cool that these will all mix match together. You've then got inserts. Now these are your A5 inserts. You've then got 5x7, you've got 6x4, you've got 8x8, 7x7, you've got 6x6. You've then got verses that you can cut out to put into those inserts, and you've got rectangles versions of them. Well, you've also then got your alphabet. I mean, this is super cool. I mean, these again, these are probably an inch, maybe a 3/4 of an inch wide and high, but you could make that as big as you wanted because you can screen grab it and in Adobe and resize to whatever size you want. So you could just be using the alphabet in this collection. You've got your borders, horizontal and vertical. You've got tags. You've then got flowers, so that you can cut out and 3D up to your heart's content, which is fantastic. And then you've got your sentiments in all the colours that mix and match with the collection. You've then got ready-made cards, so even if you are running out of time and you need to make that quick card, we've even give you a ready-made card in there. You've then got dome aperture cards. Now these look a bit like the DL, but it's just because of fitting them on the page. But these are like an A5. But again, on Tuesday you'll be able to see some of the samples from the team. They've resized these and made them in different sizes as well, so which is super cool. You've then got an envelope box. You've got the inserts to go inside the dome toppers, and then you've got the dome toppers themselves. And if I just click on one of the dome toppers just to show you, if I just go out a bit, it's got here cut out. So there's been nothing printed there though. That's to save on your ink. But then you can cut that out, and that will make the aperture for your dome card. And obviously it's giving you all the score lines as well. And we've also popped in a few little sentiments again there. So we've used every bit of the download to give you as much product as we can, if you like. So that's really cool. You've then got stepper cards. Now I'm going to do one of these in one of the other collections as one of the demos, but this is really good. I mean, as a template as well. So if you ever struggle making a stepper card, whether it be printing one of these off, you could use this as a template to do it for other cards you make. But you could just equally, you've got them in 5 colours, and you're going to have You're going to have them in 5 colours in all the other collections as well, so you can pick and choose what you want as well. Your next is all the toppers and everything to go on the stepper card, and this is cool to have, and I'll show you this later because I've done a printout of this. It's got the instructions on as well on how to do it. You've then got boxes. I mean, we have this is so much, and you're getting 3 of these collections for £19.99. I mean, if you're in the Coven Club, it's even cheaper, isn't it? But you're getting boxes, you're getting bags that you can make as well. And again, you'll see on Tuesday that some have been different sized. Now you can see our little cauldron's gone grey, so it means we need to go back to the beginning. So if I then go back home, again, just looking at these cauldrons as well, just at the top, you can see instructions. That's really important to know as well, because the instructions will give you how to do the box and how to do the different things as well, where there's an instruction how to make the bag and stuff. So we've even given you all that detail, all that education to help you, so you know how many to print, what to do, how to cut it, and stuff, how to score. So that's really fantastic. So if I click on home, it takes me back to the beginning, and we'll just then click over to our overhead camera, and I'll just pop the L in so that you can still see. And I just now wanted to show you some of the samples, what the team have made. So look at this. I think, not 100% because the name isn't on this, but because I opened the boxes a week or so ago, I felt, but I think this is from our Roz. She's made some tags. How super is that? Just different tags with the, and I would have thought these, by the looks of it, as being the inserts that she's printed onto 250 GSM, and then she's used some beautiful dies to cut it. So again, it's not just about just using the downloads for what they are, it's about using them with your hardware that you've already got. This is a Roz one as well. Okay, a beautiful, just a slither of the decorative paper, and then she's put a little bit of foil paper in, and then a die cut, and then this beautiful topper. We've then got this lovely bunny as well. On this is one from Sam, and again she's cut the topper and she's just decoupaged it up a little bit as well. The lovely bear, and this one, I think this is from Tracy, and she's even popped a bit of glitter on the dicky bow and the hat, which makes it all a bit sparkly. I don't know if oh yeah, we can see that there, can't we? Bit of sparkle. So again, you can add all your mediums in as well. And then that lovely cat, that's what I was talking about, that 8x8 card. Oh, I'm a bit too far now. Let's have a look. Yeah, that 8x8 card, and it makes such a beautiful card. And again, they've decoupaged that one up, and that's been done. I think that's by our Sue. I think, I'm not 100%, but we're you know, there isn't a name on the back of that one. But that is that first collection. And what I'm going to do now, before we move on, I'm going to do my own demo of this. So I'm just bringing it across. I've got so much stuff around me today, and I'm going to create this card, this bear. Look how cute he is, and I've done a bit of decoupage with him. So I'll just pop that to one side, and I'll just show you what I've printed off to use. So I wanted to show you, I've printed the insert, and the reason I've printed that is to show you what I've done is actually I've resized this bear to make my topper, and I've resized him from that insert to 200%. Look how big he is there. Sorry, let me just move that. Look how big he is there. So I've printed him off 3 times so I could cut the bits out and decoupage him up. I've then used some of the sentiment. I've then used some of this beautiful decorative paper, some essential paper, and I've used some of the solid paper as well. And that's all available in that collection for you to download. You know, that's in that download. So let's just get the card out and let's just make a little start so we can see what I'm doing. Right, so here we go. Okay, so I've done a 7x7 card, but then I've just taken a slither off so that I've got this sort of I suppose aperture, like a type of aperture card, if you like. I think they're called, or a gatefold type. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mat and layer some of these together. And what I've done is I've added a bit of white in. I mean, everybody that's probably watched me on Hobby Maker and stuff over the time know that I probably normally do matte and layering with combination of colours. So I use a lighter colour with a darker colour. I'm not really into the white onto the matte, if you like, but I just thought it works so well with this collection. So I'm just popping that on. And again, you all know, if you haven't watched me before, if I do everything 1/4 of an inch down, so it's a 7-inch card, and we're going down to 6 3/4, 6 3/4, 6 1/2, 6 1/4, if you like. So that's how it's all gone down to create those mats and layers. And again, I mean, this, you could have an insert in it if you wanted. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I do like the inserts in a lot of the things that we do, and I do use them at times, but I do like to have different styles of card as well. I'm just going to open that up and pop this pop him in, and then let's just line that up, hopefully. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Right, and then I've just done it again. I've already matte and layered that together just to show you, but just to pop on that side of the card. And then what I'm going to do is I've just thought I would add a touch of another of the decorative paper. So again, if you've looked at like the cards that I've shown of Rossi's and stuff, it isn't you know, like, you don't have to use loads. So I'm just using these slithers, and I'm just popping them in there. And again, I've just done it to fit that 1/4 inch down, and I've got an extra 1/4 of an inch down on the decorative paper. So the width of the white is 1 inch, and the width of the banner is 3/4 of an inch. So there you go. So that's the base of the card, and now I'll bring in my toppers. And again, I've already cut him out ready. I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on the back of this one, just to pop him on, and then that's just so that he goes over the edge of the card. Then I've got some that I've just put on foam pads that we can pop on. So I've got the little, oh, probably gone a bit too high there, because I haven't pressed down, and I've got a bit more wiggle room with it, even though it's foam pads. Pop that there. Right, I can then pop a little dicky bow on as well, and then just lift that up a bit. I've then cut the hat and done the hat the same, so we can pop his hat on as well, and then just cut the top of the hat just to create that little drop shadow piece there. And then I've got a little happy birthday logo out of the sentiments, and then if I just get my pokey tool, I'll just pop a couple of gems on. Okay, and there is our Floral Friends little bear card recreated. What do you think? Oh, thanks, Linda. They are gorgeous samples. Yeah, again, see more team inspiration. We've got our Pinterest, we've got our Creative Friends group. You can see all of that on our Facebook pages as well. So you can see all of our makes that the team have made, as well as seeing them on Tuesday. Right, let's have a quick go over. Let's have a quick. Is there any other? Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. That's really kind. Banner on the website on Tuesday for you as well. That's right, Linda. We do. Zena. The club is brilliant, worth joining. Thanks, Elizabeth, as well. Hi, Roz. Elizabeth, Linda, yeah, lovely. Okay, so let's pop back over now to the computer, and we won't go through them all. We'll just have a quick mosey on through just a few things. We won't pull up loads of papers because that's a job for you when you've downloaded it. I don't want to share everything, but we'll have a little quick flick through so you can see this one, the Mystical Grove. This is beautiful. Look at the toppers again with this one, absolutely sensational. You've then got again those the ready-made card type toppers as well. You've got these beautiful papers. I'm just going to click through. I hope I'm not going too quick, but this is just so that you can see. I mean, look at these inserts, absolutely stunning. Just you've got it in every size. You've got your verses, you've got your embellishments, you've got your flow. I mean, you've just got everything as it was in the previous collection, and just how beautiful it is. Right, click on home on that one. So we've had a quick whiz through that, but let's look at some of the team samples as well, because again they've done a fantastic job with this. So look at the team samples. So if we go to the overhead, let me just move that out the way. Right, lovely. Okay, let's just go to the overhead. So oops, let's take that off. Sorry. So look, so this one again, beautiful, and I think this is from our Sam. Oh no, sorry, it's Wendy. My apologies, Wendy. And look, she's just added a little bow on. There's Amazon. I'm just waiting to top up on my ink, so I've been waiting most of the day. So bless him, he's just turned up now.
Ian, thank you.
Right, so we've got this one from Wendy, which is beautiful. We've then got this one. I think this is another Roz one, and again she's like decoupaged this up as well, giving it some height. This one is from Sam, and this is what I wanted to show you. Like similar sorts of cards, if you like, but Sam, they're in different parts of the country, which is like, you know, they've had different thoughts and different ways of doing it. So again, but they like to share their share their knowledge with everybody as well. And then this one again, this is from Tracy. She's just used a couple of toppers and a sentiment, and it's just to show you. Oh, I don't know how I've done that, Linda. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, that's something new. So there you go. That's some of the from the Mystical Grove collection, and I'll just bring over my demo that I wanted to do with this one, and this is what I wanted to show you. I'm going to make one of the concept cards, and it's a really quick and simple card, and it's one of those stepper cards, but I just wanted to show you what I printed, but what you sort of get, and just to make you aware of certain things as well. And again, that's with your printing. So here is the topper page that I've used for the collection, and as I said, you've got the instructions. Oh, I'm turning it different way. You've got the instructions at the bottom to show you what you know, how to make it. But what I wanted to show you is this is I've printed this, and if you look in the I've put actual, so this is the actual size on. So when you go into your printable on your prints, you've got your actual size of you can print, or you can print to fit, or you can change the size from 100% to 50%, and well, but I've printed this at actual size, and I've printed the toppers at actual size so that it all fits together. And the reason being is, if you don't, when you print it, I know I might be gabbling on here, but if you print actual and then to fit different, the layers won't fit, so you have to print everything in the same one if you like. So I've printed it at actual, and then I've just printed the colour, because you've got solid colours on the other side, so that my mat will be, my card base will be that colour all the way through. And this is what I mean about to fit. So, and this will be really hard to show. I know looking at it, it looks slightly different, but there are different sizes. And it's only fraction, like, but when you put them, it's a different size in card from actual to fit. So that's really important to know, just so when you're printing. Okay, so let's make the card up. Let's move that one out the way. So we've got the card base already done, and like I said, I've printed it for, you know, in one of the colours that match with the front cover. And again, all it is score, the score lines which are dots, and then your solid lines which you cut on it. Yeah, I would move the camera out a bit, but I think I'd show you more of the desk, which looks like a natural disaster area. It looks like my craft room, to be honest with you. Right. But you can score and cut. Now, I've used a paper trimmer to cut down the size there. You can equally use a craft knife and a ruler. You'd need to use something like that to cut into it. But again, if you're just starting out in your crafting journey, a craft knife and a metal ruler are a great tool to have anyway. So I'd suggest you sort of get one of those. But what I've done then is I've done all the peaks and valleys on the folds to create the stepper card. And that's what the instructions tell you, how to fold. Once you've scored, how to fold. And then what I've done, what I've decided to do is to pop one of the little sentiments, because there's sentiments on the page. Just pop that in the middle, so that gives me a little sort of sentiment inside the card. And then I'm just going to pop on the backing papers, if you like, and this is, I call these 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I think what they call, I suppose they're dandelions in a way, aren't they? But they're called something else, I think. But I'll call them 1 o'clock, 2 o'clocks. And I thought these looked absolutely stunning on this paper. I think Becky's really, it's this mystical grove. It's just really depicted it so well. It's such a, and again, you know, I like to make my boxes because I know this is on the download for the card, but you've also got the decorative paper in this as well, so I can see lovely mystical boxes being made with this. Let me just line that up. Okay, lovely. And then I've just done the one at the bottom, and again, all this is sized for you to cut, so I haven't even had to think what size shall I cut this, because it's all sized on the page. I don't have to think, it's done for me, so it makes the card so much easier. And there you go, pop that on. And then what I've done is I've got one of the toppers, and it's this lovely swan, and I've just picked that out, and I can just go there. And then I've just done another one, printed another one, so I could have the swan again. Now, like Mandy did with the glitter, you could add a bit of sparkle to the swan if you wanted, just to give it, you know, like it's oh, I've got a bit much there, never mind, we can, like it's giving it, like it's floating on the sparkly water, you could do. You've then got a topper, a sentiment, sorry, which I've got, and I've just printed that off, and I'm just going to pop that there. And then I have got a little bow, and I sort of got some gems from Hunky Dory and some ribbon, and I thought this matched really well, so I thought I'll just pop a couple of gems on. And again, really, really simple, just a couple of gems on the card to give it that bit. And you don't, you know, I put these on because I'm extra. You don't have to. If you haven't got gems, you don't have to put gems on it. If you have, fill your boots with what you want to do as well. And again, I always work in odd numbers because I've followed the crafting industry for many years, but I've followed all of my favourite craft celebrities, if you like. Let's see what that says there. I will have to read back on those comments. I don't know what show off is, Linda. I don't know what I've done. but that's the concept card mate. And so that, from start to finish, if you're a brand new crafter, that's absolutely fantastic to have in your stash, to have those concept cards that you can make. And I just think they're amazing. I think that's what Becky and Linda are really good at. And I mean, I've followed Linda Chapman's journey for many years, and it's been super exciting to actually work with her and do all the things I've done. And she knows that, because I tell her every day, because I'm overexcited all the time. But gobble away, Ian. Right, oh, okay. But these people, so let me get to the front. These people helping me on my journey, if you like, has been amazing. So what I'm going to do, before I show you another collection, I just wanted to show you a couple of things that are slightly different, because obviously if you are in the Coven Club, and also with that 10% discount voucher, let me bring this over. I wanted to bring in some other stuff tonight, so I just wanted to show you. If I go on the overhead, it's really hard because I think I've moved in too much. But so I've got the Linda Chapman here, Paper Emporium. So let me just get, and this is $24.99 on the website. If you're in the Coven Club, you're going to get that 25% off. Plus, if you use your 10% voucher, you're going to get 10% off as well, which is amazing. 250 sheets of 250 GSM, and it goes through my printer perfectly, which is fabulous. And again, I just wanted to show you. I mean, it's a really nice white card for your bases, and because you're adding all those layers on, you're gonna make it even sturdier as it goes. So look, I know a lot of people say about having a 300 GSM base. You don't need it. If you have a 250 GSM base, by adding your mats and layers on with your 160 and your your 160, your 200 GSM as well, you're going to build the strength of that card up straight away. So that's really cool to have. But I also wanted to show you, I've done a couple of things just to show you on there. Is it die cuts beautifully, no feathers. It is absolutely stunning card. You've also got, it stamps, inks and colours really well as well. So you've got that there. You've also got, it embosses beautifully as well. So again, and I've just popped that through a couple of, like an embossing folding, and I think there's a bit of a lead on that. I've used this for lots of shows. So the next one I'm going to bring out is the cream card. So we've got our cream card, which our cream, let me just get my list out, is cream card is 200 GSM and it's $12.99 for 50 sheets. And again, it's a beautiful luxury cream card that would work really, really well for wedding invites and stuff like that. I know I'm not showing that very well because but you've got there again. And just to show you again, it die cuts beautifully, no feathers. It inks and stamps so beautifully as well, and colours. And then you've also got your lovely embossing, which again, I've just done plain embossing, but you can also ink and gild on top of this, the waxes and all of that as well. Then the other one I wanted to show you as well was the craft card, and again, I've done exactly the same on the craft card. Now this craft card, it's not like your normal craft card. This is really super cool, I think. Again, not many craft cards will go through a printer because this is 240 GSM and it's super smooth as well. It's not like that rough textured craft card. It's super smooth. So it's going to go through your printers as well. But it also, looking at it that close up as well, it's like that mottled effect, which I think it would print lovely, certificates and stuff on, which is super as well. But then again, same thing again, it die cuts beautifully. It also inks and stamps again so beautifully. Yeah. And then you're embossing as well. And again, if you've got some gold, I'm sure our Sharon has some gold gilding wax, that would be absolutely beautiful on our craft card as well. And again, you get 50 sheets of that 240 GSM, and that'll go through your printer as well, which is really cool. The last one, I haven't done any die cutting or anything with this yet, because I was out of stock of it at the time myself, not Linda, me, and I've only just got it back in, so I haven't die cut or anything on it. But I just wanted to show you this black card, and again, you're getting 50 sheets of that 200 GSM, and I've stamped on this, I've inked on it, I've coloured on it. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a really, really good. And again, I know Linda always tells you, but it's black to the core, so when you're die cutting, you're not going to get any of that white chalkiness or anything. And again, because there's not that high chalk content in it, you can use this on your scan and cuts and on your silhouettes and on your crickets. It's a really good paper to, well, card to have. But I just wanted to show you those as well. Let me just pop, I haven't been touching the $15.99 for the craft card, and then you've got, it's $14.99 for the black card, and those are all on the website under Linda's Paper Emporium. But I just wanted to show you those as well. Now, before I go, let's go back to the overhead, the main screen, and yeah. Right, so what I wanted to do next is, before I go on to the third collection, I just wanted to quickly show you some samples of the other bits that we've got on the show as well. So the other bits that we've got on the show are, the first is the waterfall cards. Now these, if you haven't seen these are absolutely fantastic. And I'll just go to the overhead for this, because I'm going to show you some samples. This is a fantastic concept, and the great thing about it is it's print to cut, so you don't need any fancy cutting machines with it. You do it all with a pair of scissors or a craft knife. Now I'm going to show you some of the ready, like the ones that are made up, but I wanted to also point out we're all about education as well within the Crafty Witches, so we want to show you, we want to teach you. And if you go onto our website and look under our education, I'm sure Kevin will share the link. Our Lisa has done a how-to video, and she's done it from start to finish on how to build it up. So I'm not going to go through that again this evening. I just wanted Lisa, give Lisa the thumbs up, because she has done a fantastic job in creating that video of the waterfall cards. But again, it's a kinetic card, and it does, I mean, how super cool is that? And you've got it, let me just get my sheet again. You've got it in where is it, 8 designs, so you get 8 cards, you get the mechanism and the toppers and the sentiments, you get an insert as well that you can print, and you also get the envelope. And Lisa shows you all of that in our educational video on how to put it together. But I just wanted to show you a couple of the different designs that we've got in these waterfall cards. I mean, there's something for everybody. It's so super cool. It's such a cute idea. You've got this little foxy one, and then our Sam has took it a step further. She's used the butterfly one to create just a card. She hasn't used the mechanism or anything. She's just created a card. So again, that's what's so fantastic about digital. You can do what you want, you can print what you want, when you want, and how you want, and you can do whatever you want. So it's super good to have have everything in the collection as well. The next one that we've got on the show is our Wickedly Wonderful Toppers volume 1. And if I just get take that one out and put, so this is also on the show as well, but you have got some they're on the website ready to buy anyway. But just wanted to show you some of the toppers and how fantastic they are. And again, this is a real concept. This is really good. So we're giving you the instructions, we're giving you 8 designs, 8 cards, 8 envelopes, and 8, no sorry, that's I've gone and read the other one out again. Sorry, my bad. Let me get to the right page. We're giving you 10 designs in different sizes to fit. So that's 90 toppers in total. You're also getting you're getting the SVGs as well in that as well for the cards. So you're getting them to cut and you're getting the SVGs, and you're also getting solid paper as well, the solid colours with it as well. So just to show you, I have got a board. If I just pop that one in, just for the difference, just to show you, this is showing you all the images, but you're getting them in all of those sizes on the right. Well, it could be on your left. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen. You're getting it in all those sizes. So you're getting it in 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 7x7, 8x8, DL and A5. Now, I haven't got a demonstration for that this evening, but I can assure you I will be having one on the show on Tuesday. So if I've got time to get one in, that would be great. But let's just have a look at what some of the team have made. Let's go back to the overhead. Wickedly wonderful toppers, and then so here is what Roz has made, and again really simple, but just using the topper. Again, another one of our you know, I mean, I did a live the other week using this collection. I absolutely love the umbrella and everything, but again, this one, it's just a topper, but they've printed it a few times and then decoupaged it up, and I think that one is Barbara. This one, so you're looking for mail cards or a Father's Day, this is a beautiful card that Sam's made. And again, it is Sam, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, yeah. That she's layered it all up, cut it out and layered it all up and made it like really oldie worldy. It's such a beautiful design. And again, Mandy's made it in a smaller version. So again, you can have it in the A5, or this is the 6x4. And again, Mandy's layered that up a few times as well. So that's really sensational. There's this one is from Sam again here. And again, she's just used a DL card, but then she's like decoupaged the butterflies and the flowers up. Such a lovely card. And then our Barbara has done it again. I know you can see the light. Let's see if I can get it. She's done the topper and she's decoupaged up all the little embellishments on it. How fab does that look as well? And again, that's on the show. That's $9.99 for that collection. But don't forget, if you're in the club, you're going to get all your discounts off there. Right, let's take a look. Let's go back to the top. Let's go back to the very beginning and take a look at our star of the show, our Pierre de Resistance, our 3 for 2. And our next collection is that Growing Happy Venus, which is super fun. So like, I don't know who always comes up with the names. I'm thinking it could be Linda Chapman, but you never know. Becky might have a hand in that as well. Again, this is a beautiful collection. This is to have as well in your stash. Really summery, really bright and cheerful. Really great thing to have. So I'll just go over to the computer and show you the download just really quickly. Again, it's the same. It's the same as it's got the same amount of pages in, but it's obviously the Growing Happy Venus. Yeah, click on enter. You've got those toppers, and you've got an array of toppers with these lovely bees, which again, I keep looking at these and thinking, like, you know, this summer, and it's great. Like, you know, a bee can not just be for like female cards, it can be for male, it can be for anybody's cards really. Like, you know, you can pick and choose, but you've got your 10 pages of toppers, which, and again, this beautiful 8x8 topper that you can do on a card. And again, I'm saying 8x8, but don't forget, because you have got the opportunity to resize, you can do that at any size you want. I'm just saying 8x8 because that's what we've designed it as, but let's face it, in Adobe Reader you can make it as big or as small as you want. You've then got these beautiful decorative papers. I mean, look at this one. I just love this one with the bees on. I just think that's fabulous. And again, I can see so much usage for that, for just that download, just that one page. It's worth $9.99 just for that. So it's definitely worth getting all 3 for $19.99. But you don't forget your discounts. You've then got another 5 pages. And look at this one, this honeycomb one. This is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, I know you can do your stamping, your inking, your colouring, all sorts to get these kind of effects, but just to be able to print it off and use it, jobs are good and really, and it makes us all look really, really professional in our card making. You've then got your essential papers again, and you've got, look, you've got the honeycomb in that as well. So you know, and I'm going to show that in my demo of what I've used and stuff. You've got the negative, so you've got the positive and the negative. You've got your solid colours, and again, I talk about this a lot as well with solid colours. It's sometimes when you make, I've made some wedding cards recently, and an orange, like one for a Wolves fan. So if you're into your football, I've got nothing against the Wolves, but got to do a Wolves one. But I've got the two colours on this download I can do a Wolves card with. So that's what's so good. You haven't got to hunt out pieces of card or actually keep them in your stash. I can just print it when I need it. You've then got your inserts. How fabulous again, all the sizes, those verses to go in. You've then got them in the rectangles as well. Look at this alphabet. This is a completely different one as well. How fab is that? Again, I could see that, and you know, with the glitter pastes as well, you could really decorate that up as well. And again, you know, in your Adobe Reader, you can resize that, so you could just have the letter A if that's what you wanted. It's up to you. You've then got your banners, your tags, your flowers, your sentiments, your ready-made cards, those dome card bases, the visual, the envelope. You've got the domes as well for all of those cards. You've then got your stepper cards, instructions, your boxes, your bags, and you've come to the end, but home. So I'll just click on the instructions for the bags just to show you. You see, you get it all there, telling you what to do, where to put the tape, and how to put it together. That's the box instructions, obviously, and that's the bag instructions. How do you need to print? Where do you need to put your tape? We've thought of it all for you, so that's really super cool. And again, if I click to home, and like I said, if I go on to that more information, you've also got all the help around us as well. So you've got the how to, the contact us, leave feedback, frequently asked questions, our terms and conditions, and the back button, and that takes us back to the beginning. We'll just have a quick look on the overhead then at some of the samples. I've just picked a few out just to show you, but again, this one using that decorative paper and the topper, that one's from Sue. That's a beautiful one. This one, again, really, really simple, but using the black and the yellow and everything with that bee focal point in the middle. That's from our Tracy. This lovely one here, I think this is our Mandy Alexander again. This is beautiful again, just using the negative and like some of the decorative papers just to bring it all out. And then this one, and again, I love all of their cards. They're all absolutely sensational, but I do love Rottie's box when it comes. I'm so excited to see what she's created this time, but it's so clean and so nice, but such a beautiful card. Now I'm going to go over to my last demo. And I'm going to show you my card first that I'm going to create. Now, on one of my lives previously, you would have seen I made the flowers. I've just used a different quilling flower to make these ones. And again, I've jumped into my hardware to get some of these bees out, but we're going to build this card up as you see it. So I'll just pop that to one side. All I wanted to show you as well is the topper that I've used. I've just printed it off at the normal size, and then I've just cut what I wanted out of it. I could have screen grabbed that and just used the one topper. I could have resized it, but I just wanted to grab. And the reason I've done that is because I just wanted to show people that you know, if you're not comfortable or you're not, you know, I don't know how to resize or I'm struggling, we have got some education on that as well on the resizing, but it's there done for you. You don't have to. You just print it off, put your die in and cut. If you haven't got a die machine, you can just cut round the oval as well. Right, okay, let's bring all the bits out. Okie doke. So this one, I'm going to pop those up because I've got so many bits in there ready for the card. So this one is an A5 card, but I haven't used I know there was a dark sort of a black card in, like a printable black card in there, but on this one I've used the Linda Chapman Paper Emporium black card as well, just to show you it doesn't have to be all printouts. You can use the other bits and pieces that we bring to you as well at the Crafty Witches. Just going to pop that on the top. I could put an insert in if I wanted to. It's not, I haven't, but you know that, you know, I could do all of the things because I've got all of those downloads there ready and waiting for me to use. Just going to pop. So I've used on this one, I've used the positive of the essential card, and again, this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I do, you know, there's many things I love in life, but like I love the bees and any bee collection. That's why you'll see with my hardware, what have you. If I see bee hardware on there, I'm buying it because I just love it. I just think it's a really great addition to have in your stash. And then what I've done, and this is just to make it, I've taken some of the decorative paper and then I've just matte and layered it. I've cut it out on some rectangles and I've just matte and layered it on, just so that I can just put a sort of a splash. So it's not necessarily, you haven't got to have all the decorative paper on there. Like I said earlier, it's just a splash. It's just to make it a point of interest, something a bit different. So I'll just pop that on there. And then I'll just pop the second one on, and this is just to give you a sort of a layer. And again, you could build that up, you could, if you wanted to have it on foam pads, but I just thought I'm going to be putting my topper onto foam pads. So again, all I've done here is some of the black card, I've popped some foam pads on, and then I'm just going to put my topper, which I cut out with some nesting dies that I've got. And again, if you're just starting out in your crafting journey, if you haven't got everything, like, and I know when I very first started, I was the person that wanted everything. I wanted a die cutting machine, I wanted an electronic cutting machine, I wanted, well, going back to when I very first started, I don't think there was electronic cutting machines. It was a dream. I hoped that somebody would design something that would cut, you know, I could just put it on and it would cut it out for me. But the die cuts, I mean, I've had I think I've had my first die cutting machine over 20 years. I've still got it. It's a little brother, it's pink and black, a little brother, not brother, Sizzix Big Shot, and how fabulous. I still use it now, but it's, I've had that, I think I've had that nearly 20 years as well. Just popping that onto the front, so I've got a bit of a topper going on there. Now I'll just get my 3D glue gel, because I've done my flowers, like I said, and what it is, I've printed it double-sided, so you can see. And what I've done, this is I think this is a Crafter's Companion die, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure, and I've sort of built it all up, right? But I've used Linda Chapman's Paper Emporium 160 GSM, so it shows you how pliable it is as well. And again, that's die cut, so you can see there's no feathering. It's absolutely beautiful. And I do think, I mean, I do like my 3D flowers. I mean, I know Linda goes on about frippery, but I do love my frippery. I do think the artwork does all the talking, but I do like a bit of frippery on my cards. So I'm just popping those on. I'm just going to pop one here. Again, it's always trying to work in the odd numbers. And then what I've done is in the pack that was with the flowers, I've got some sort of some foliage. If you like, foliage, and that's Debbie Robinson foliage. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue gel on, just to pop them behind, just to give it a bit of depth. And then I've got the 3 for the top. Let's just pop that on as well. Just pop that in there. I've got another one to go in the middle. And again, it's just, I don't know what it is. I think it's the crafting gurus, the Linda Chapmans of this world, and the Dawn Wheelers and that are talking, like, you know, doing things in 3s, odd numbers. So I try to keep to that rule of thumb, if you like. I've then, again, when I talk about the fabric, these lovely bees that I've got, and I think these are C6, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure where I've got these from, but they're just on a die cutting mat. But again, just pop in a couple of those bees around just to give it that little bit of difference. And then I've just got a little sentiment. Thank you so much, and it is a thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you're going to join us on Tuesday on the craft store. I'll just add, maybe I won't, because I've thrown my, oh I haven't, here it is. Thought I'd thrown my pokey tool away. I'll just add a few gems just in the corner, and again with this one I do something slightly different. Everybody sometimes likes just to have them in a line. I sometimes just like to do like a corner piece as well. Oh, let me get that up. So I just like to do a corner piece, and there you have it, the finished card. I hope you like that one. I'll just have a quick flick through the comments. I know I've gone slightly over the hour, but we're nearly done. We've got there. So let's have a look. The names are Becky this time. Oh, the names are Becky this time. Yeah, they are Erica. The waterfall cards are amazing. Oh, thanks, Erica. Thanks for watching. Linda, love the collections. Thanks, Jackie. It's great. I dare say you've probably got them in your basket because they are really, really cool, really good, and they'll make some fabulous cards. I mean, again, just to put over our. Let me get to my main screen. Just to put over our angel policy relay. You can make as many as you like, print as many as you like, make as many as you like to sell for yourself, for charity. All we ask is that you don't print the papers and sell them on their own. It has to be a finished product. So that's what we ask of you at the Crafty Witches. And then just before I go, just wanted to do a couple of little shout outs. So if you are around and join us, it will be on the craft store, on their Facebook and YouTube pages. We will be sharing the links on Tuesday so that you'll get to know where to go and stuff. But again, if you're on there, if you join their groups as well, the craft store, you'll see myself and Linda and Zena with these fabulous collections and some more inspiration to guide you through. And I hope you will join us. That's on Tuesday the 27th of May at 10 AM, and we'll be there, me and Linda. And then if you're into your sewing, on Wednesday at 10 o'clock on Hobby Maker, and I think it's 10 o'clock, correct me if I'm wrong, Linda, we've got our Bobbin Witch Mandy Cameron with our latest releases from the Crafty Witches on Sewing Street, with our Mandy, Bobbin Witch. So please join Mandy over there and see what goodies Mandy's got. And let me tell you, her first show was amazing. The things that she made was sensational. Mandy was fantastic. She did us so proud, and I can't wait to tune in Wednesday to see what she's going to magic up for us as well. And then my last thing is, join me next Friday. Really important date for your diary. Join me next Friday again at 7 PM. Because I might able to, well, I am going to spill the tea. Do you like it? Spill the tea. I'm going to spill the tea on a whisper of what's to come the following week, because have we got a surprise for you? And I can tell you, I'm super excited. I'm not going to say no more. Join me next Friday. Or keep your eyes out on our socials and newsletters and stuff. So if you haven't signed up to our newsletter, bob on over to the website and sign up to the newsletter, because have we got something sensational coming in the next 2 weeks. I am fizzing with excitement, and I know Linda Chapman is as well, and so is Becky. In fact, the whole of the Crafty Witches are fizzing with excitement. So please join me next Friday for another whisper of what's to come. In the meantime, have a great evening. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks. Bye.